Jonathan Hunt on the ground in Minneapolis with more. Interesting that it was a white guy who was making all those accusations about white people. Jonathan?
And John, before we get to that, I want to get to the breaking news we have just heard. The FBI has apparently just served subpoenas to several officials here in Minneapolis, including members of the office of Governor Tim Walz. We will bring you more information as we get it on those subpoenas. Meantime, the number of protesters out here at the federal building is diminishing every day, it seems. But the war of words between local officials and the Trump administration is only getting stronger. The latest flashpoint, as you mentioned, that protest at a St. Paul church on Sunday, during which several dozen protesters disrupted the service, screaming at members of the congregation and screaming anti-ICE slogans. In the meantime, the president himself is urging DHS to make a lot more of the number of criminals that are being arrested during Operation Metro Surge. The president saying on Truth Social, quote, "Show the numbers, names, and faces of the violent criminals and show them now. The people will start supporting the patriots of ICE instead of the highly paid troublemakers, anarchists, and agitators." Congresswoman Ilhan Omar said on X, quote, "Stop terrorizing people with your fake PR about criminals in Minneapolis, because the only people on the streets of Minneapolis you are arresting are law-abiding citizens." And local law enforcement officials held a press conference a short time ago in which they accused what they said was a small group of federal agents of merely stopping people through racial profiling. Listen here.
If American citizens are being grabbed or stopped or seized, this can't happen. We have to make sure that everyone's civil rights are intact.
And John, I've lost communication with you, but let me just tell you that Gregory Bovino, the Border Patrol agent in charge of the operations here, is due to hold a news conference in the building right behind me in just about an hour or so. I'm sure he will have something to say about those accusations of racial profiling by some of the agents under his command. John?
All right, we'll look forward to that, and it's likely that President Trump will say something about it, too, when he takes to the podium in the Brady Briefing Room. Jonathan, thank you.